when you spend your dollar out of the community in which you live, the community in which you spend your money becomes richer and richer. The community out of which you take your money becomes poorer and poorer. So our people not only have to be re-educated to the importance of supporting black business, but the black man himself has to be made aware of the importance of going into business.
Welcome to the Black Business Podcast, where we support and spread the word on black-owned business inside and outside our community. Now here are your hosts, Marcus Stewart and John Pleasant.
Welcome to another edition of the Black Business Podcast. My name is John. I'm with my co-host Marcus. Marcus, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
Feeling all right today, man. Not too bad. You know, life's going good. I mean, other than LA turning into Seattle, Washington, you know, it's going all right.
Hey, it's still coming. You got another day coming up. Just getting rained on. You know, I like to wet in my regular clothes.
I remember that. I feel you, though. After this little winter of rain in LA, it's been wild. So I'm looking forward to spring. Hopefully it happens real soon here.
Man.
Where we at today, man? Where do we go for another week here?
Big Man Bakes.
Big Man Bakes.
Baking cupcakes.
I love it.
Yes. I got your address right here. 413 South Main Street, Los Angeles, California, 90013. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Website, bigmanbakes.com.
And a little note, Friday and Saturday looks like they're open until 10 o'clock, so they stay open a little bit later on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Downtown, so you know how the parking is.
We had to deal with that.
But we didn't know when we went, but that's the point of us going, so we can help get you guys the information. The parking structure next door will give you 15 minutes free. You tell them you're going to Big Man Bakes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we did not know.
We
spent money to park.
We did.
We could have just grabbed them cupcakes and been gone.
Right. We sat around and hung out because we were like, hey, we paid for parking.
Exactly. I'm not going to waste my dollar.
Right. I did not know. Glad you found that out. So, hey, everyone listening, go to Big Man Bakes, get that 15 minutes free parking. Can't beat that.
There you go. Right next door.
Yeah, right. 15 minutes, though. You know, they make sure if that line is long, you better, get a pass and tell them, can you cut in front of somebody so you can hurry up and order?
Just get them cupcakes and get out.
Yep. That's that.
All right.
So how'd you feel when we were walking up? So we parked on the street like a block down. We weren't too far, but
right. Yeah,
business was in sight. But yeah, what was the curb appeal like for you?
I seen the place before driving by. Honestly, I never really too much attention to it.
Right.
You know, it's a basic sign, basic look outside. So I wouldn't have been like, oh, let me stop. Because they wasn't using bright, vibrant colors to draw an attention to anything.
Exactly.
It's kind of unassuming.
It blended in with the parking structure that it was next to. I was like, oh, there's a business right there as we were walking up. So, but it was clean storefront for downtown. It wasn't on any type of block that, was littered with, pollution or, homelessness. It was, easy to get to once we were on foot.
Yeah. It was a clean block, which sometimes is rare downtown. Yeah.
And I feel like we're challenging businesses because we showed up. They opened at 11:30, and we challenged that time. We got there at 11:30. What's going on?
Yeah, we pulled the door. It was still locked for a second, and she saw us pulling and opened it up real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
They were ready to, help us at 11:30. It's just they just hadn't unlocked their door yet. So
they weren't expecting nobody to get some cupcakes at 11:30.
Give them the credit. Everything was up and running.
It was.
Just didn't have that door unlocked right at 11:30 like we was there.
Right. Exactly. So, but yeah, walked in and had a nice little vibe in there. A few tables that was set up. They also had some. Well, of course, the menu was up on the wall. They had light music playing, I believe.
Yes. They turned on the music a little bit. Had that going. It was just it's a cupcake place.
Yeah.
You go, you get your cupcakes, and you head back out. They had like a cooler with some drinks for purchase.
Saw that.
Making any coffee, anything like that, but they had some tables they could sit outside if you were walking by and wanted to sit down and eat your cupcakes with. They had plastic forks and napkins for your sadiddy folk that don't eat your cupcake with your hands.
Right. Can you have a fork, please? A fork. A 3-pronged fork, please.
I was that sadiddy folk, so.
I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with that every now and then. So Big Man Bakes, interesting name. That made me want to check it out. Like Big Man Bakes, the dude has to be big, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So when we walked in, they had his bio on the to our right, which was very helpful because I actually learned a lot about him with that alone. You want to say a little bit about him that you knew? And
I didn't know anything until we went. Obviously,
yeah.
I found out the same way you found out.
Yeah. It was.
Well, what did it say? He was in med school when he started to bake.
Right, and I was like, wow. He's like, forget this.
Yeah,
I'd rather bake some cupcakes than deal with this.
He was like, I'm not gonna be a doctor no more.
I'm telling you. So yeah, exactly. I feel it sometimes, man.
Hey, sometimes something else comes along and gets your attention, and you got to ride with it.
You do.
It looked like it worked out.
It did. It says, look, on the website, his name is William Chip Brown. That's his nickname, Chip. Was actually a physician in training when he began selling his cupcakes to colleagues at the hospital. Boom.
That's where you start to hustle.
That's where he started. Yep. So more for fun than as an enterprise. That's why he did it at first. At 6'5", he was a linebacker-looking dude. It's the delicate baking thing that will leave you scratching your head and asking, "Did the big fella really make this?" And let me tell you, he does it delicately. Baking eased the pressures felt during all those rigorous hours of studying all that anatomy and biochemistry. And because there is an odd correlation between chemistry in the lab and the chemistry of the perfect cake, it was a natural fit. Soon word spread and Chip's name started to be heard among the most elite members of Hollywood. Now, Big Man Bakes has become a bona fide business. Welcome and prepare your taste buds to be overjoyed. That's what it says on the site.
And we had pictures of people from Hollywood on the walls. So people coming by. I know I saw Bill Clinton on the wall, and I was like, oh, Bill Clinton came by. Huh?
Bill like to eat.
Huh?
Bill likes to eat.
Yeah, he's from the South.
Yep.
He probably got that red velvet, didn't he?
I probably, he did. Gotta have a little chocolate. Bill gotta have a little chocolate.
Nah, it said he started in 2009, right? That's when the place opened up.
Yep, 2009. So it's been around for a bit. It's been featured on OWN, CNN, and the Food Network. So it's not a small business by any standard. So been making his way around. He collaborated after a while with longtime technology guru Claudine Greer. She's a former Microsoft exec. And together they launched Big Man Bakes. So in 2009. So when he partnered with her.
Okay.
With the mission to win hearts, minds, and sweet appetites of folks around the globe. So, yeah.
And he's still open, which means, one location, but he made it through the pandemic.
He did. And that's not easy because the cupcakes is not the first thing people are looking for when they're trying to survive.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He made it through the pandemic selling just cupcakes.
I'm impressed.
Some tasty cupcakes.
They were. What you have?
I had the red velvet. And then I had I don't remember the name of it, but it's like an apple pie turned into a cupcake.
That looked good actually.
Man, I don't know what he does to that cupcake. But I was surprisingly like, this is a really good It was like he had it was the chew of an apple pie and a cupcake. Like maybe if he put apple pie crust into his batter when he baked it up or something.
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what his secret is. He's a chemist, right? So I don't know what his secret is, but he made it.
I didn't see you looking up.
Now, which kind you had again?
I got the Oreo. And I guess you call it vanilla traditional. Let me look up the name. But the white cake and the chocolate frosting, the traditional look. But I'm kind of a little simple. But I actually should have got what you got. You didn't put your head up at any point in time while you were eating. So I was like, that looked like it was pretty fire.
How was that Oreo?
Oreo was good. Oreo's like my favorite cookie. So if as long as you put actual Oreo inside the cookies and cream, on the top, it was a sprinkle on top. It wasn't in the breading, which would have been cool. But it was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So the packaging is nice, It
was a moist cake.
Moist. And they give you a special. If you order 4, which we did, you get I guess it was $1 off because I think it's $4.50 per.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so it was 4 in a box for $17. So that's cool. If you're going with someone else and you're just probably gonna have one for later, which most people do,
you might as well get a box.
Just get the box.
Yeah. you're gonna come down here. You might as well get some cupcakes.
Exactly.
Unless you live across the street and you just walk over there in the morning time
right.
and get you a cupcake every time.
Every morning.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with going in to get a cupcake in the morning either.
No.
Huh? Did you realize cupcakes are healthier than breakfast muffins?
What?
I looked this up, man. I was curious about it.
With the frosting?
Says, yes, with the frosting. A breakfast muffin has a little more fat, more sugar, and like 100 more calories than a regular cupcake with frosting on it.
Wow. I wouldn't have never thought that.
I figured, shoot, well, we might as well eat cupcakes for breakfast.
Might as well.
Why are we wasting time with these muffins? They ain't got no frosting.
Exactly. You know, I want to at least have my frosting. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well. I didn't. Man, that's an amazing fact.
There I go. I'm eating an apple strudel cupcake.
Yeah.
Instead of the apple strudel.
Right. And it's healthier.
And I got the caramel icing.
Yeah. Even better.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
Gonna present to me some breakfast brand muffin.
Yeah.
So,
now, it's just a walk-up space, right?
Yeah, just a walk-up space. Like I said, I had two cocktail rounds almost. So you can stand at them, or you can. I think they had some high chairs. We actually sat at a higher chair. They pulled one outside, so we were at the sidewalk. And actually, what did we see when we were at the sidewalk sitting outside?
Big man rolled up, right?
Big man rolled up.
Rolled up himself. We sitting at the table, and he pulled up, coming into the garage, and said, "What's up?" to us.
Yeah.
Said, what did he say? How those?
Yeah. How is it? How are they?
Yeah.
And at first we were like, "Excuse me, can we eat our cupcakes before? We don't know you." And then luckily he had his picture up in an establishment, so we were like, "Oh, that's Big Man Bakes." So we got a little giddy for a second. So yeah, thanks Big Man for stopping by and saying what's up. We really enjoyed the food. So the cupcakes, it was amazing.
Otherwise, it's just a random dude asking us how we like our cupcakes.
Yeah, in a white van with no, an unmarked van with no windows. They're like, hold on, man. We ain't no 5-year-old taking candy from the stranger here. So, but that was cool. That was a cool little moment. Yeah. So they also do events. So if you ever have you need any type of catering, of course, they can whip up some cupcakes as fast as you can say, as fast as you can call them. They can get as many as 100 in a box for 160 of the minis, which they do as well. So yeah, hit them up for all your event needs. Like I said, very friendly business. The service, the staff was great. They were amazing as well. So we would definitely, in my eyes, I would, patronize this business again. How about you, Marcus?
I definitely would, just to see the rotation of the specials, because they got the regular cupcakes that they have up all the time. I think Oreo cookie was a special. Actually. It
was actually, and I came on the right day.
You did, did. Yeah, so they got a rotation. What she say? She got the regular cupcakes and then a rotation of 4. Yeah, different flavors.
So they have their 5 standard, I think, that they keep, and then they add 2 in, every day, a different flavor. So you can ask what that flavor is before you go, or you can just show up and be surprised.
Yeah. So I think they're on Postmates too, so you can order.
There you go.
Straight to the house if you don't want to make the drive. Pay that extra couple bucks.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. So yeah, so their big flavors are red velvet, carrot cake. The old school, that's what it was, with the vanilla cake and the chocolate frosting. That makes sense. One called Mounds, the lemon flavor, double chocolate, coconut, the caramel apple, vanilla, and black and white. Those are their standard flavors.
The caramel apple is an everyday cupcake.
That's an everyday cupcake. That seems like a lot of work.
Oh, well. Now you know. My favorite cupcake is an everyday cupcake.
It is.
I can never not get it. It's always there for me.
It's always there.
That's great.
That is amazing. Did they have Wi-Fi?
I can't remember if they had. I think did they?
I don't think they did. I think we asked about it. No, they did not.
I think you did ask, right?
Yeah, I asked and they said no. Get the hell out. No, they didn't. They didn't say that second part, but they did not have Wi-Fi, which is fine. I mean, it's a cupcake pickup spot.
Yeah, it's just an in and out. I don't think they had a bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't even. I didn't ask because again, it's just the counter and there's no space behind it, so I just assume.
Right. You don't want to just hop the counter and just try to find a bathroom.
Right. So that's it. Again, it's just it's a cupcake place. Pick up and go.
Yeah. It did its job.
Cupcakes were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prices were fine. That's how much they cost.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Like a cupcake is $4.50. If you take a sheet cake and sell that on its own, that's probably like $17. But you can divide that whole cake into like 20 cupcakes and sell that individually. See, the person who invented cupcakes is very smart, man. That's a profit for you. That's profit.
It is. Well, that's it, man. It was pretty good. It was a good place. Definitely will go back.
Yes.
Interesting story. Made it through the pandemic.
Yep.
That's always impressive, especially since you're only selling cupcakes.
Right.
You know, they got the delivery. You can park for free next door for 15 minutes.
Yep.
They got pretty good hours. So, yeah.
Yeah, support. Hey, whenever you're in downtown Los Angeles, or even if you're not, just hop in the Uber and take it to Big Man Bakes. You won't regret it. All right. Anything else from you, Marcus?
I think that's it. Big Man Bakes. Go get a cupcake.
Big Man Bakes. Chip. All right. So, well, thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Black Business Podcast with Marcus and John. Until next time.
See you guys later.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Black Business Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at BLKBIZ Podcast. Email us at theblackbusinesspodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to support us, you can become a Patreon member at patreon.com/theblackbusinesspodcast. Not only will you be helping us to patronize more Black-owned business, you will get access to exclusive pictures and video, as well as entry into merchandise and other special giveaways. Be sure to follow and subscribe. New episodes every Thursday. Thanks for listening.